So we're going to be doing some work on the Evo today, just minor stuff. And there's a little bit of fab work going on the Evo, just little bits and pieces, but we're going to go get some parts, and then we've got our fabricator coming over later who's going to help me with the welding. So let me show you guys what's going on there. We've got a couple of customer cars here, 34, 32, two Camaros, 33. This is my Evo, this is my personal car, which is sort of race car, street car. It's still got plates on it, still full interior, aircon, power steering. So it has to drive like a street car. Fully built, it's a Reslo built, 2-liter long block, full race turbo kit, 3576 GTX R Gen 2. Yeah, and all the supporting mods to boot. But you know, you can see that it's done, it drives, it goes really well, it's quick. So some of the stuff we're going to be working on today, you can see these two dash 10 lines that go into the breather tank. From factory, the one on the one cam lobe isn't what you'd want. So to adapt it to a dash 10 line, you've got to make a little fitting. So we've done that. We've got a little bung that's going to be welded on. You can see that's an AN4 line, and that's going to go on the side of the tank here, because there's a 90 degree that comes up from the gearbox. So the gearbox is now a Drenth sequential 6-speed custom ratios. And when it does get very hot, like last week during track use, it was breathing a bit of oil. So we're gonna have that going on there. Then there's another fitting. This is just on here for the moment. It's not breathing much now because I'm just driving it around town. But basically all the fittings are going to come to that. That's going to be a universal catch tank for all the fluids that breathe. So we're going to catch all the vapor there then. So that's a weld-on fitting for an AN10 line. This is a weld-on fitting for an AN4. So we're just going to punch 2 holes in the tank. Boop, boop. We'll have the other breather hose, which is down here. You can't really see it. But that's also going to feed into the same tank. And then that should take care of keeping the engine clean and not breathing fluids and all the other nice parts. So this filter, the rubber obviously perished, so we've got to get a new filter there. And just some other touch-up stuff. We've got some small things going on the car here and there, but no major fab, just like tying everything together. So that's where we're at today.
Cool, let's go.
Done.
Hydro. You turn your car into a rally car.
That's it. That's exactly what I want. Shout out Dion van Sale.
Is this what makes the stupid noises everyone wants?
Oh, we unfortunately don't sell them loose, only with the whole breather thing.
Okay. So what's happening is on this catch can, you can see there's already been an AN fitting welded on here, and then there's a push-on footing for the previous hose that was on there. So what we're doing now is our fabricator's going to chop this. He's going to weld on another dash 10 fitting there. Come have a look. So that both hoses, which are 45 now, they'll feed in there, so it'll be a sealed unit, and it'll vent to atmosphere. Then our second problem was that this filter that's on top isn't really doing its job. So what we do with that one is and then in the engineering shop, what they turned us is a new little barb that goes on there. So basically, that's going to go on there like that. That's going to get filled in with a bit of rod. It'll sit in the middle. If it sits a bit offset, that's okay as well. I just realized what I did to my t-shirt. So it starts. Anyway, then this filter will fit snugly on there, and it's got a little hose clamp, so that all works. And then on the side here, you can see I've marked it out. So that's going to be for the dash 4 fitting, which is the gearbox breather, which is this little guy. Yeah. Yeah. So that's the line that I made the other day. Pre-measured it. I'll show you how to make lines just now. And that's it. So everything's going to vent into here and then vent to atmosphere. And we can see there's not much in here from the last couple of kilometers. So it works, does its job. That's all it's meant to do, is catch excess oil from the motor that makes positive crankcase pressure. So, yeah. Okay, we're good. Okay, so I'm going to take the catch tank out again. I've loosened the fittings already, and basically it just needs to get cleaned up. There's a little bit of gunk on the threads from the welding or fabrication last night. You can see here's basically the finished product. There's just I think it's called a manoscope, or a level that goes in there. Here's the one AN4 fitting, the dash 4 fitting that's gone on here. That's for the gearbox breather. Here are the two that come from each cam lobe, so they'll breathe into here as well. And then we've just got a little filter on top. So all of that seals up sort of neatly. It's gonna sit there. We might make a bracket for it as well, just so it sits firmly in place. But basically the rigidity of the hoses, it's not really going to go anywhere. So we're sort of playing with ideas and just sort of laying it out, and going to get it done this evening really. So we'll show you once it's cleaned up, got some of the slag off of it, and once it looks 100% and polished, and we'll get it back in and we'll give you a final shot of the bay. This is just some Scratch Doctor, not sponsored.
But please sponsor.
But please sponsor us. Yeah, just basically to just get the catch tank looking a little bit better, because after it had been in the vice yesterday and been pillaged and welded and whatever. So this stuff's super easy to use. You just rub it on, leave it for a little bit, and then rub it off. So small details.
Always use an AN wrench, kids.
Saves your footings from that looking like a Staffy has chewed on them.